Hi students, welcome to Diamond Group of Institutions NET and KCET online classes. Today we are going to discuss about the oscillations. So very easy questions, easy question we can expect from this topic, either simple harmonic motion or spring mass system. We have these two only. So you have to remember the formulas. Any question we may get. So one question compulsory will come from this chapter. So see the first question. The maximum speed of a particle executing SHM is 10 meter per second. So maximum speed they given V maximum equal to the 10 meter per second, and maximum acceleration also they given 31.4 meter per second square. Its periodic time is okay na, time period they are asking. So time period we have to find. So already we know the formulas for the maximum speed and maximum acceleration. So maximum speed का formula is a omega, V max equal to a omega. A is the maximum amplitude, omega is the angular frequency, already we know. So next to maximum acceleration formula is a max equal to the omega square a. Okay. So now they are asking the time period. So how to get the time period means just we have to take the ratio of acceleration to the velocity, then we will get the time period. Remember this one. So ratio I am taking a max by V max equal to the maximum acceleration formula omega square a by maximum velocity formula is omega a. A cancel, omega will be cancelled, only 1 by omega is there in the numerator. Already we know omega equal to the 2 pi by t. Okay. So now a max value I am substituting here. A max value is how much given? 31.4 meter per second square, and V max value is 10 meter per second. Okay, 10 equal to 2 pi by t na, t into pi value is 3.14 by t. We have to find the time period t. So t equal to the, send these terms to this side. So now 2 into 3.14 into 10 will come this side, and 31.4 go down. So now 3.14 into 10 is nothing but 31.4. This 31.4 will be cancelled. 2 is remaining. So time period equal to the 2 seconds. Okay. In this way you have to solve and remember these two formulas. Okay. Next come to see the next question. Two masses MA and MB are hung from two strings of length LA and LB. String ka length given. Okay. They are executing simple harmonic motion with frequency relation FA equal to the 2FB. They given the one relation FA equal to 2FB. So frequency of the A block is equal to the double to the frequency of the B block. Okay. So then the relation, some options they given. So we have to use this relationship and find the relationship between the length of the A block to the length of the B block. So here masses they given a MA, MB, and they hung to the string and making the simple harmonic motion. Already we know. Also the time, the frequency of oscillation or time period of oscillation does not depending on the mass of the body when it is doing the simple harmonic motion. Spring mass system it will depend on the mass, but here in this case here just hung by the string. So just that is the spring mass system, either string. So it is making the simple harmonic motion. Here it does not depend on the mass. So we have to use this relationship FA equal to the 2FB. So FA equal to the 2FB. I am using this relationship. Already we know the formula time period equal to T equal to the 2 pi into root of L by G. This formula already we know. Length of the string by gravity, depending on that only. So now frequency is inversely proportional to T or inverse to the time period. So then we can write it as 1 by 2 pi into root of G by L. This is the formula for the frequency. Now FA equal to 2FB, FA equal to 1 by 2 pi root G by LA, length of the string used for the A block. G by L equal to 2 into FB, 1 by 2 pi into square root of G by length of the string to the B block. So LB. So now 1 by 2 pi will be cancelled here. Root G will be cancelled. Here root LA is there. So in the denominator 1 by root LA, 2 is there, and here root LB is there. Now square both sides, we will get 1 by LA equal to 2 ka square 4, and root LB ka square is LB. So now from this we have to find the LA ki LB ki relationship. Now LA equal to, we are getting LB by 4. So LA equal to LB by 4, we have the only one option, and already I said not depend on the mass, so A option is the right answer. In this way, what is the relationship given? From that we have to find the relationship between the lengths. Okay, so you have to remember this formulas. T equal to 2 pi root L by G, time period formula you have to remember. Frequency we know already, inverse to the time period. Okay, come to see the next question. In SHM, when the displacement is one half the amplitude, that means displacment x equal to the half of the amplitude, A by 2, amplitude symbol we use the A, maximum amplitude, x equal to A by 2. What fraction of the total energy is kinetic? Okay, what is the fraction of the kinetic energy with respect to the total energy we have to find. So already we know the total energy formula of m omega square a square. So total energy does not depending on the displacement. So potential energy, kinetic energy changes, okay, when the bob is in the making oscillations, but total energy is always constant. That means potential energy decreases, kinetic energy increases, or kinetic energy decreases as potential energy increases, and keep the total energy constant only. So total energy ka formula of m omega square a square. So total energy does not depending on the displacement of the bob. Okay, and next kinetic energy ka formula. Kinetic energy equal to half m omega square into a square minus x square. A is the amplitude, maximum amplitude, x is the displacement of the bob. Here they are asking the what is the fraction of the kinetic energy with respect to the total energy, they are asking, that we have to find. And potential energy formula also you have to remember. Potential energy formula is of m omega square x square. Okay, na, of m omega square x square, remember that formula. Okay, now I am going to use the condition. The condition is nothing but displacement equal to the half of the amplitude a by 2. Now I am substituting in this kinetic energy half m omega square a square minus x plus my a by 2. So a by 2 whole square means a square by 4. So simplify this one, a square minus a square by 4 is nothing but the 3 a square by 4. I am writing this 3 by 4 outside. I am rewriting again half m omega square a square we will get. This is the kinetic energy, and the total energy formula also we know. They are asking the ratio of kinetic energy to the total energy. That means how much fraction kinetic energy is with respect to the total energy we have to find. So kinetic energy to the total energy ratio, fraction we are finding. Kinetic energy already we found 3 by 4 of m omega square a square by total energy is of m omega square a square. So of m omega square a square, of m omega square a square will be cancelled out, and we are getting the answer is 3 by 4. The fraction of kinetic energy with respect to the total energy is nothing but 3 by 4. So option B is the right answer. Very easy problems we will get. You have to remember the formulas. Okay. See the next question. 4, 5, 6, 3 questions are there here. Okay, first before going to start this fourth question, I will explain you something concept to listen now. So see here, this I am considering it is making the oscillations. So this one is the mean position, x equal to the 0, and here the maximum amplitude x equal to plus a, either the amplitude is in a reverse opposite direction minus a. So just remember here, object is moving from the mean position, okay, and toward the positive amplitude this side, and next from here to here, mean position, extreme to the mean position, again mean position to the other direction, x equal to minus a, and next here to the here. Okay, so here we have the 4 parts. So now from here to mean position to the extreme one part, extreme to the mean position one more, and extreme mean position to the one more extreme one, and this extreme to the mean 4 parts. So I am dividing this into the 4 quadrature. So mean position to the maximum amplitude plus a first quadrature. So positive this plus a to the extreme to the mean position, this is the second quadrature. Okay, from mean position to the this extreme third quadrature, and this extreme to the this one fourth quadrature. Okay, then one oscillation will be finished. Okay, remember this one, phase diagram also there, but compare with that one, this one is easy somewhat. So listen, so mean to here first quadrature, here to here second quadrature, here to here third quadrature, and here to here is the fourth quadrature. Okay, and next if a particle start from the mean position toward the extreme, then use the formula A sin omega t, x equal to A sin omega t plus pi. Okay now, and the next, suppose if it start from the extreme to the toward the mean position, then x equal to the A cos omega t plus pi. So whether the particle is starting from the mean position or extreme position, okay na, concentrate on that one. If it start from the mean position, use this formula, and this angle will give from mean position to the that particle displacement from here to somewhere. Okay, so this angle, this pi will give the angle from extreme to the where the particle is. Okay na, that. So you have to remember these two equations. If it start from the mean position, use this one. If it start from the extreme, use this formula, cos term. And the next, mean position to the this extreme first quadrature, extreme to the mean position second quadrature, extreme to the other side third quadrature, and here to it is the fourth quadrature. Remember this one, enough, we can solve the problems very easily. Okay, now see the fourth question. A particle performing SHM has an amplitude 8 centimeter. So either amplitude they given, amplitude A equal to the 8 centimeters, time period 6 seconds, t equal to the 6 seconds, time period also they given. Find the minimum time taken in moving from main position to displacement of. Displacement x equal to 4 root 3. If displaced 4 root 3 centimeters, how much time it will take? That time we have to find. So already we know the formula. Here they said, see now, it is moving from the mean position. It is moving from the mean position. If it is moving from the mean position, I said formula x equal to A sin omega t plus phi. Okay now, so instantly starting, it is starting from the mean position. That means at the time t equal to the 0. So substitute t equal to the 0. Okay, otherwise remaining cases I will tell. So x equal to A sin omega t. It is starting from the mean position. Whenever it reach to the displaced 4 root 3 centimeter, how much time it will take, that we have to find. Okay, now see, displacement equal to how much they given, 4 root 3 centimeters, amplitude is 8 centimeters, both are in the centimeters only. Okay, sin omega value already we know, 2 pi by t into t. This is the instant, that means at x displacement, how much time it will take, this t. This capital T is the time period of the oscillation. Okay, now 8 send this side, 4 root 3 by 8 equal to sin 2 pi by t, time period they given 6 seconds into t small t, and 4 ones and 4 2 root 3 by 2 we will get sin of 2 pi by 6 means pi by 3 into t. In sin time, when will we get the root 3 by 2? Sin 60 value. So sin 60 means pi by 3. So sin pi by 3, sin pi by 3 into t. So sin both sides sin only, equate the angles. So pi by 3 equal to pi by 3 into t, t equal to the 1 second. T equal to the 1 second. Okay, now see, now here answer 1 second is the right answer, A is the right option. Here one more chance also there. In sin now we will get the root 3 by 2 for the two cases. Okay, if 60 degree is there, root 3 by 2, and sin 120 degree also. Sin 120 degree value kitna, how much? Sin, we can write it as 90 plus 30. So sin 90 is nothing but 90 plus means cos and 30. 90 plus theta is the second quadrature, sin positive only, cos 30 value is root 3 by 2, both the cases. But 120 degree means second quadrature. Second quadrature means starting from the extreme to the mean position. But here they said it is moving from the mean position to the, from mean position it is started. That means it is in the first quadrature. So angle is 60 degrees. Suppose if it is starting from the mean position to, extreme position to the mean position, then take the 2 pi by 3. Okay na? So here they said already moving from the mean position. So it is in the first quadrature. So sin is positive in the first quadrature and the second quadrature. Okay, so first quadrature value we have to consider. Why? Because it is starting from the mean position. Suppose if we start from the extreme, then we consider the second quadrature. Okay na? Remember, now answer is the 1 second is the right answer. If you use the 2 pi by 3, 120 degrees means 2 pi by 3, you will get the time equal to 2 seconds. Here 2 seconds also there, but you have to see that it is starting from the mean position, not from the extreme. Okay, it is starting from the mean position, that's why it is in the first quadrature. First quadrature angle is 0 to 90 degrees. So in between that only 60 degree we are taking. 120 degrees means 90 plus theta. Okay, theta is 30 degrees there. 90 plus theta, 120 degrees means. That means it is in the second quadrature. So second quadrature means start from the main, extreme position, but it is starting from the main position. Remember that point, solve the problems. Okay. Next see the fifth question. Two particles execute SHM of same amplitude and frequency, same amplitude and same frequency. Along the same straight line, they pass one another when going in opposite direction. Okay, both are going in opposite directions. Okay, each time the displacement is half of their amplitude. Okay, whenever they are crossing each other at that place, the amplitude is equal, the displacement is equal to the half of the amplitude. Find the phase difference between them. Okay, by using this concept very easily we will get, phase diagram also we will get, but here I will tell you easily, just remember now. Okay, so particles are moving opposite to each other. When these two particles are crossing each other, both are in the opposite direction. Okay, you can assume in this here, otherwise here also you can assume. So here we will get the positive, you may not get the confusion, that's why I am taking here. So at displacement equal to the half of the magnitude, so displacement equal to half of the magnitude, x equal to the a by 2. At this point, two particles are crossing each other opposite direction. So one is going in this direction, one more is going in this direction. Then what is the phase difference between them? So idhar se idhar kitna angle and here se here. So this total angle we have to find. Okay na? So suppose the first particle is starting from main position toward the extreme, second particle from extreme toward the main position. So one particle I am considering, see now, first I am considering first particle is moving from the main position and toward the extreme now. Okay, so now I am taking the equation x equal to a sin omega t plus pi. Okay, it is starting from the main position. Okay, so initially at t equal to 0, it is at the x equal to a by 2. X equal to the a by 2 place it is there. So now x equal to a by 2, a into sin omega t is a 0, omega t value will become 0, this we have the pi, so sin pi we will get from this. A will be cancelled, 1 by 2 equal to sin pi, and sin when will we get the 1 by 2? 30 degrees. That means pi value equal to the 30 degrees. This is the angle of the particle from the mean position. This equation is from the mean position. So this is the angle made by the first particle from the main position. So from here to here the angle equal to the 30 degrees. So total this is nothing but the 90 degrees. So here to here 90, 180 plus 90, 270 plus 90, 360 degrees. One oscillation completed. Okay now. So now from mean position to the particle ka displacement, whenever it is x equal to a by 2, how much angle it is making? 30 degrees. Then this a by 2 to a extreme, how much angle it will make? Total angle is 90 degrees now. Here to here it will make the 60 degrees. This here to here 60 degrees means from here to here also 60 degrees, and from here to here also 30 degrees. But they are asking phase difference between the two particles. So this angle they are asking, what is the phase difference between this one? From here to here 60 degrees, from here to here 60 degrees. What is the phase difference? 120 degrees. 120 degrees means so 2 pi by 3. B is the right option. Okay now, without using this formula so we can do easily. Okay now, if displacement is half of the amplitude, then angle made by the particle with respect to the mean position is 30 degrees, and with respect to the extreme position is 60 degrees. Okay now, so from here to here 30 degrees, so remaining is the 60 degrees. Okay, so second particle also moving from extreme to the toward the half of the displacement, from here to here also angle is 60 degrees. Now phase difference they are asking, from here to here what is the phase difference? 60 plus 60, 120 degrees, 2 pi by 3. In this way we can get very easily. Some students may get confusion in the phase diagram, but here we will get very easily. Remember this one. Okay, next see the next question. A body is executing SHM when the displacement from the mean position is 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So they given the x1 equal to the 4 centimeters and x2 equal to the 5 centimeters. Corresponding velocities of the body is 10 centimeters. V1 equal to the 10 centimeters centimeter per second. Okay, 10 centimeter per second, and V2 equal to the 8 centimeter per second. Okay, these are the data given. This data they given, and they are asking. Then the time period of the body is time period they are asking. So we know already the general formula for the velocity. Velocity equal to omega into a square minus x square. Maximum velocity formula is a omega. Okay, but where the velocity is maximum? At mean position. At mean position में x value कितना? 0. फिर substitute 0 here, we will get the omega a. So maximum velocity is omega a, and the general formula for the velocity is omega root of a square minus x square. That means at x displacement, what is the velocity of the particle? Means this formula we have to use. Okay, two cases are there now, so I am writing two. So v1 equal to omega root of a square minus x1 square, v2 equal to omega root of a square minus x2 square. Both the cases, the time period is same, but displacements are different, velocities are different. Then we have to find the time period of the body. Okay, so I am squaring both sides. So v1 square equal to omega square into square root will be cancelled out, a square minus x1 square. Okay, in this case also squaring, v2 square equal to omega square into a square minus x. Substitute the values now. v1 value is 10 now. 10 square means 100, omega square into a square minus x1. x1 value is 4, 4 square means 16. Here see all are in the CGS system only, 4 centimeter to 10 centimeter per second. Okay, so now here in the second case also substitute, v2 value is 8, 8 square 64, omega square into a square minus 25, a square means x2 square means x2 value is 5, 5 square means 25. Kadam completed. Now omega square send this side, 100 by omega square equal to a square minus 16. Here also omega square send this side, 64 by omega square equal to a square minus 2 equations we got. This is the one, this is the 2 equation. They are asking the time period. If they ask the time period, subtract the one equation from the other equation. If they ask the amplitude, take the ratio. Okay na? If they ask the amplitude, take the ratio. If they ask the time period, subtract the one equation from the other equation. Now I am subtracting, they ask the time period. Okay, so I am subtracting the second equation from the first equation. So 100 by omega square minus left side what is there here, 64 by omega square equal to either right side what is there, a square minus 16 minus this one, a square minus 25. Subtracting I am. Okay, so here denominators are same. So 100 minus 64 is nothing but the 36. 36 by omega square equal to the either a square is there, either multiply the minus inside, minus a square we will get, a square minus a square will be cancelled out. So minus 16, here minus into minus plus 25, plus 25 minus 16 is nothing but the 9. Okay, now omega square equal to 9 send this side, 36 by 9 equal to the 4. Omega square equal to 4 means omega equal to how much? 2. Omega value already we know, 2 pi by t equal to 2. 2 cancel, t equal to how much? Pi seconds. The answer C is the right answer, pi seconds. Okay, like this you have to solve the problem. If they ask the amplitude, we have to do the ratio of two equations. If they ask the time period, subtract the one equation from the other equation. Okay, like this you have to solve the problem. And remember this one also, mean to the extreme first quadrature, mean to extreme to the mean second quadrature, again mean to the x equal to minus a third quadrature, x minus a to the mean position fourth quadrature. Remember this one. Okay. Next question. So this is based on the potential energy and kinetic energy and total energy relationships. The question is, the variation of potential energy of harmonic oscillator is as shown. The spring constant is, they given this diagram, they are asking the spring constant. Spring constant is nothing but symbol is K. K we have to find. K value I am giving you, K equal to the m omega square formula. K equal to the m omega square. From this only we will get the omega equal to the square root of k by m. This one. Okay, remember this one. So here in this graph, see now, this is the graph. On y-axis we have the u means potential energy. Okay, na? And on x-axis we have the displacement x. Displacement is in terms of the millimeters. Energy is in terms of the joules. Okay. So whenever the particle, see from moving from here to the here, so this is the at this position x equal to 0, that means it is at the mean position. Now from here to here reached, from this distance is nothing but the 20 millimeter. This is at the extreme, this is the mean, this is the extreme. Whenever the particle is at the extreme, the velocity equal, the velocity of the particle is 0. If velocity of the particle is 0, no kinetic energy, it has only potential energy. So whenever the particle is at the extreme, the total energy is equal to the maximum potential energy. So if it is in between here, the total energy is equal to the sum of the potential energy and the kinetic energy. Actually total energy is sum of the potential energy and kinetic energy. But when the particle is at the extreme, the velocity of the particle is 0, then kinetic energy will become 0. So kinetic energy value is a 0 here. So the total energy is in terms of the potential energy only. The total energy equal to the maximum potential energy, that is equal to how much is they given? 0.04 joule, 0.04 joule. Okay, at the mean position, remember this point, at the mean position the total kinetic energy is maximum. Why? At the mean position velocity is maximum. So at mean position velocity is maximum, so kinetic energy is maximum. But potential energy, it may equal to 0 or it may not equal to the 0. Okay na? It may or may not. But in this case the potential energy is not equal to the 0. It has the minimum value. What is that minimum value? Means this value is nothing but the 0.01 joules. Okay, so now whenever the particle is at the mean position, it has the kinetic energy and it has the potential energy. Okay na? In some cases potential energy will become 0 and total energy is equal to the maximum kinetic energy, but in this case it has the some potential energy. This theory bit also, this one is the theory bit, that means at the mean position potential energy is 0 or may be 0 or may not be, like this option they may give. Okay na? So at the mean position kinetic energy is maximum, potential energy it may 0 or it may not 0, chances are there, but it always 0 is the wrong option. Okay, but at the extreme the total energy is equal to the total potential energy, no kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is 0 at extreme always, that point you have to remember. Okay, so now at the mean position the total energy equal to the sum of the kinetic energy and the potential energy. At the mean position kinetic energy is maximum and the potential energy is the minimum, that's why I am taking the kinetic energy maximum plus potential energy minimum. Okay, at the extreme total energy is equal to the potential energy only. Okay, at the mean position total energy equal to the sum of the kinetic energy and the potential energy. So at the mean position kinetic energy is maximum, potential energy is minimum. Okay, so now Ke max, what is the minimum potential energy from here to here? 0.01 joules. Okay, 0.01 joules. Okay, so actually in the oscillation, that means whenever the particle is oscillating, potential energy and kinetic energy changes continuously, but total energy is always constant. So in this case total energy is 0.04 joule, in this case total energy is Ke max plus 0.01, both the cases equated, we will get kinetic Ke max plus 0.01 equal to 0.04 and Ke max equal to the 0.03 joules. And we know the kinetic energy formula. Kinetic energy equal to the formula of m omega square into a square minus x square. Kinetic energy is maximum when the kinetic energy is maximum, when the particle is at the mean position. If particle is at the mean position, what is the displacement? 0. X equal to 0, substitute here, we will get kinetic energy maximum, that is equal to half m omega square x square. So maximum kinetic energy formula is half m omega square a square equal to 0.03. Already I said m omega a square is nothing but the k. Why I am writing m omega square equal to k? Means they are asking the spring constant. They are asking the spring constant. So now half Ka square equal to 0.03. So now to send this side, Ka square equal to 0.06. K equal to amplitude. Amplitude equal to how much here? 20. What is this? Millimeter. 20 millimeter. So 20 we can write that 20 into 10 power minus 3. Millimeter means 10 power minus 3. Whole square equal to 6 into 0.06. I am writing 6 into 10 power minus 2. So this squaring. So 20 square 400, 10 power minus 3 whole square 10 power minus 6 equal to 6 into 10 power minus 2. Okay, now simplify it. You will get the answer 1.5 into 10 power 2 Newton per meter. The answer B option is the right answer. Like this you have to do. Okay, at the extreme position total energy is equal to the maximum potential energy, but at mean position total energy is not equal to the maximum kinetic energy always. Okay na? So it may have the some potential energy also, that's why the total energy is equal to the maximum kinetic energy plus minimum potential energy. Remember that point. Next come to see the frequency of oscillation proportional to this diagram they given. So here time period, but this is the spring mass system. For spring mass system time period is T equal to 2.2 square root of m by K equivalent. Okay, so here these two springs are connected parallel. Okay, these two springs are in parallel combination. So if the springs are in the parallel combination, the equivalent spring constant K equivalent equal to the K1 plus K2, just opposite to the resistors. So K equivalent equal to K1 plus K2, K1 value is K and K2 value is 2K, then we will get the 3K. K equivalent equal to 3K. So now T equal to 2 pi root of m by K equivalent is 3K. This is the time period, but they are asking the frequency. Frequency is inverse to the time period. So F equal to 1 by 2 pi root square root of 3K by m. They are asking the proportional. So 1 by 2 pi is the constant. Then F is directly proportional to root 3K by m. A is the right option. Very easy problem. Okay. Next, see the next question. The springs shown are identical when A equal to 4 kg. This is the A equal to 4 kg block. The elongation of the spring is 1 centimeter. Either elongation equal to x1 equal to the 1 centimeter and the mass m1 equal to the 4 kg. And spring constant is K. If B equal to 6 kg, this is the M2 equal to the 6 kg, and here this value is, two springs are connected in the series. And the next, what is the elongation? X2 equal to the, how much we have to find? Elongation we have to find here. So already we know restoring force equal to F equal to Kx formula. Either the restoring force is nothing but due to the mass of the body. Okay, so mg, weight is acting downward direction, due to its weight restoring force is developing. That means restoring force equal to the weight of the block. In both the cases masses are same. Okay, so now mg is equal to the kx, but relationship we have to find masses different. They are taking that, sorry, masses are different masses, identical springs they are taking, masses are different. Spring constants are different here, either K is there, either two springs are connected, and elongation also different. So I am going to write the relationship between the mass, spring constant, elongation. Okay, M is directly proportional to Kx. From this we can write it as M1 by M2 equal to the K1 by K2 into X1 by X2. Easily we got. So M1 value 4 kg, X1 value 1 centimeter, K1 value K only. Okay, only one spring there, K1 equal to the K. Okay, and next, M2 value 6 kg, X2 value we have to find, K2 value we have to find here. Okay, two springs are connected in the series. If two springs are connected in the series, equivalent spring constant 1 by K equivalent equal to K equivalent plus I am writing K2. So 1 by K2 equal to the 1 by K plus 1 by K, 2 by K, K2 equal to the, so equivalent spring constant is K by 2 here. Equivalent spring constant here K. Okay, so either K1 equal to K, in this case K2 equal to K by 2. Now substitute M1 value 4, M2 value 6, K1 value K, K2 value K by 2, X1 value is 1 centimeter elongation, X2 value we have to find. So now 4 by 6 same, K cancel, 2 will go upside, 2 into 1 by X2, simplify, X2 equal to the 3 centimeters we will get. So the elongation is equal to the 3 centimeter. For A block elongation is 1 centimeter, for B block elongation is 3 centimeter. Like this way we have to solve the problems. See the next question, last question based on the damped oscillations. So a amplitude of damped oscillator becomes to 0.9 times its original magnitude in 5 seconds. Okay, in another 10 seconds it will become to A times its original magnitude, where A equals, A we have to find. So damped oscillator का formula remember, A equal to the A naught into e power minus bt by 2m. Okay, damping factor B is nothing but here. So this formula you have to remember. First case, two cases they given, two cases I am considering. First may amplitude become 0.9 times to the original magnitude. Okay, so A naught is the initial magnitude, original magnitude. So A become the 0.9 times to the initial, 0.9 times to the initial. So 0.9 A naught, and time equal to how much? 5 seconds. Okay, now this value I am substituting in the formula. A equal to 0.9 A naught into A naught e power minus b, time is 5 seconds by 2m. A naught will be cancelled, 0.9 equal to e power 5 into b, 5b. So minus 5b by 2m. Okay, with this one keep like this. Use in the second equation, that one. Case 2 may they become the amplitude in another 10 seconds it will become to A times. It become the A times. So now amplitude equal to the A equal to the A into A naught. Okay. So now time period equal to the 10 seconds. 10 seconds they given. So now substitute these values in the formula. We know the formula that A equal to A naught e power minus bt by 2m. A value is how much? A naught into A naught e power minus b into time equal to how much? 10 seconds, time by 2m. So A naught will be cancelled, A equal to e power minus b into 10 by 2m. This is nothing but e power minus 10b by 2m. E power minus 10b by 2m, we can write it as like this. See now A equal to the e power minus 5b by 2m whole square. Okay, so e power minus 5b by 2m whole square, we can write it as e power minus 5b by 2m into 2, that is nothing but e power minus 10b by 2m. So I am writing e power minus 10b by 2m as a e power minus 5b by 2m whole square, same thing I am writing. So this value already we found here, e power minus 5b by 2m equal to the 0.9. So substitute 0.9 whole square, the a value will become 0.81. Okay, so a value, the answer is the 0.810 is the right answer. Okay, sometimes the magnitude decreases to this one, increases to this one. Okay, like this they will give here n times, sometimes they give it, depending on the question you have to solve the problem. Okay, now so practice the problem seriously, and thank you.